Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising, it's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I am super happy you have stopped by to talk about the energy this week, because when you stop by, the grandmother stopped by. I have to tell you, we have not had sun for days and days and days, and I am struggling. And then as soon as I'm like, oh, Pisces is next, and the grandmothers start chattering, it totally put a smile on my face, so I'm excited about that. All right, so let's get into it. This is the 6th of December till the 12th. Boy, do you have a lot going on here. Okay, so we have the moon starting out in Capricorn. The moon in Capricorn is going to be having a conversation with Venus first and then with Pluto as it moves through there about what is of value to you and how do you want to make the changes and transform your life. There's a lot of energy, high energy about motivation and getting things done. Monday is the get her done day of the week, so make sure that you take advantage of that. If you're like, well, I wish I would have known about that before, on Facebook at Moonlit Waters, I put out a daily read, and it comes out the night before, so you would know if you were over there. So come and stop by and say hi. So you have here, look in a book. Have you ever done that? You like have a question and then you just pick up a random book. All right, so let's do that right now. I'll show you how this works. Okay, so the question is, what would be the best way for Pisces to manage the energy of this week? I open it up and it says the law of responsibility. Once we establish the limits and the boundaries of our responsibility, we can take full charge of that which is our duty and let go of that which is not. In doing so, we find more enjoyment supporting others as we create more harmonious, cooperative relationships. It works every time. When I was a kid, my mom used to say you could do that with the Bible. Well, let me just tell you what, it doesn't matter what book you pick up. You can pick up a child's storybook, and if you ask a question, you can get the answer you need. So, what do you need to know? I forgot. You'll have to go back and listen to it because I can't remember. I'm in channel. All right, so look at our book, Shine From Within. Let your light shine out into the universe. God, it needs it. Be the sunshine in the world, even if you can't get it from the sky right now. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it is time for you to shine. This is a time for your self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. And I want to say, don't play small. This is like a small child energy, and I just want to say, don't play small. Like, shine your light big and bold. Oh, look, you have magical gateway. Speaking of light shining, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It is time to step boldly forward without looking back. Don't play small right now. This is a time to step up and step into your power. You have wisdom and you have protection. You have gained knowledge and wisdom along the line, and you are totally being protected right now. There's so much protection around you. And the pearls of wisdom that you have gained through experiences, through difficulties over lifetimes, and this timeline has enabled you to tap into something that others don't have. And it is that sense of resilience and deep wisdom and knowledge. It is the ability to feel what others cannot feel. And so when you shine your light out into the world, your light of love and empathy, it is something that you give to the world. They are saying that you need, that was about law of responsibility, right? There are limits, though. You need to have safe, healthy boundaries around you. Yes, you are guided and protected, but it is also important that you put your own protection around you and that you do not allow all your energy to leak out to others, that you keep what you need for yourself. And that you stay in relationships that are balanced, where the give and the take and the flow, the inflow matches the outflow. Right? It needs to be a balance. What I'm seeing is like, I'm actually seeing a bucket, but there's holes on both sides. And in order for the bucket to stay full, the water has to pass on through. Okay. We're doing a cheer dance? I don't know what that was. I could totally just see it moving. Okay, here we go. Moon moves into Aquarius at 6:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. Please adjust for your time zone. We have all learned that I cannot do that. So we have here the dignity. Hold your head up and know the unicorns are supporting you. Hold your head up. You have the wisdom. You are the one that's supposed to be letting your light shine. Shine your light out there. You are blessed with majesty, vision, and power. the King of the Unicorns. You have the Christed light. Open the door to the kingdom of the heavens. The Christed golden light, that is the light that shines out from you. That is the love, that is the empathy. Christ had very much a Piscean energy, right? And so that is that energy of love for all of humanity. When you step into that power, there's a need to keep your own safe, healthy boundaries. There's a need for your own healthy boundaries. But this light that is within you, this Christed light, is the same light that is in everyone. And so you have divine sight. See the divine in everyone. And I want to say in every situation, there's always a gift. So please, if you are one of those people that say, I'm in a toxic relationship, please take that out of your vocabulary. That is like the worst thing we say about ourselves, first off. We would be in a toxic situation. And it is the worst thing we could say about someone else. They're toxic. Is this energy vampires? Probably. Probably. But that's because they haven't figured out how to love themselves yet. And if you're in a relationship with them, I'm going to guess it's because you haven't figured out how to love yourself yet either. It's not toxic. It's a learning environment. Learn the lessons so you can get the heck out of there. Look for the good. You learn stuff along the way. Seek the knowledge. Look for the good in your current situation. There are pearls of wisdom. They keep saying pearls of wisdom. You have learned much, you have gained much, and you have much to share out into the world. There is a need, however, for you to not be blame shaming. What? Shame? I don't know what they're saying. It sounds like the blame game. Okay, so it's not about blaming yourself. It's not about blaming anyone. There is no blame here. There's only lessons and learning. Do you learn? If you do, then you get to move on. It's like you don't get held back anymore. You get to go to the next grade level. And so the law of responsibility, they're going back to that. They're saying that when you take responsibility for your own life, when you recognize that you're not being sloshed around by the others in the world, but that actually these are just learning and growth opportunities, and it is your responsibility to learn and grow from them, that's when you accelerate and you ascend at a faster and a higher rate. So, wow. Didn't see that coming, Pisces, sorry. Okay, so totally took me off track here. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday, there is some confusing energy, but it's more about letting go and sorting out what doesn't work for us, and looking for the doors of opportunity that are opening to us. And Thursday morning, there's an opportunity that people are going to be a little grumpy. So, pack a little extra time into your morning. Take some chocolate for yourself and for others. The moon does move into your sign, Pisces, at 9:53 a.m. And I think you'll be like, oh, thank God. So it is energy in which to focus on your dreams and your goals. I wouldn't tell other people what those are, because people will be like, well, I don't know. How does that work? Do you have a plan? And you can't have a plan. Right now, there's no plan. The plan is being constructed. That is what Venus is doing, hanging out over there in Capricorn with Pluto, constructing a plan. So, no, you don't have a plan. You don't need a plan. You need a dream. You need a vision. You need a goal. That's what you work on this week. So, Venus actually comes into exact conjunction with Neptune at 11:29 a.m. on Saturday. The moon is still in Pisces. So from 11:30 to 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, U.S., during the day, great time to sit down and really focus in on the goals and what your next plan is, or what don't you want to do. Or, you don't have to have a whole plan to take the next step. You are a powerful healer. Keep up the good work. I feel like this is you continuing to recognize your own divine Christed light and how amazing you are, and that you don't dim your light. And the more you work to not dim your light, and the more you look to be in situations where there is an energy exchange that is balanced and even, as you continue to do this work. And yes, it's not easy, and yes, some days are going to be better than others. That's not the point. The point is you don't give up. You keep doing it. You keep like, oh yeah, well, I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. It's like the pearls, the little irritant. Every time they puts another layer on there, the pearl gets bigger and stronger and more luminescent, they're saying. And so, look at it that way. Look at it like you're just building the pearl that is you. And keep doing the healing work and creating another boundary, another layer of protection for yourself. Another boundary, another layer. Okay. Well, that was interesting. So, moon moves into, that was just weird. Like, they just, like, I opened and they fell out. Okay. So, the moon moves into Aries at 4:46 p.m. on Saturday. And it's going to shortly thereafter conjunct with Chiron. And Chiron is going to stir stuff up. This is in the house of value, self-esteem, self-worth, finances. So all the doubts and the insecurities might get stirred up a little. Pay attention to them. Trace them back into your childhood to figure out where they came from originally. Why is it that you struggle with money? Well, what was going on in your childhood? Why is it that you struggle with self-worth and self-esteem? How were you spoken to as a child? Why do you struggle with not feeling ever loved enough or worthy enough? What was going on as a child? Were you loved the way you should have been loved? And the answer is probably no. Our parents didn't know. They didn't know. They got treated, we were treated the way they were treated. We're the ones that are figuring it out. Like, that didn't work. So we can't do anything about that. We can treat our children differently, and we treat ourselves the way we should have been treated. So, again, I really want you to look at your life and say, I am going to rewrite my history moving forward. You have the library. Take control of your own narrative. Cut the strings that other people are like, that they can trigger you and that they are pulling your strings, either through making you feel guilty or making you knee-jerk reaction to something that happened so long ago. It is the safe, healthy boundaries that you create around yourself. You have the thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. Understand your own value. Do not play small. Step into your power. Shine from within. Wear your own crown and a protest. Talk about safe, healthy boundaries. Create the castle and walls around you. Start a revolution. This is a revolution in your own life. Revolt against the negative energy that people dump on you and say, no, I'm putting on my crown. This is not how this goes. I am stepping into my own sovereign divinity. I get to write my own story. That's pretty cool. All right, it is an interesting week for everybody. This is the energy everybody's in. These readings are all very similar. So, but I did Pisces this week coming up on Friday. Be on the lookout. I'm doing the sneak peeks for the 2022, and you can check that out. I haven't recorded yours yet, so I have no idea what it is, but that will be coming up very soon. So, and I will link here, though, if you haven't checked out the December reading, I will link that here. And if you would like daily guidance and understanding what's going on with the energy of the day, come check me out over there on Facebook at Moonlit Waters. And be sure to say hi when you pop in, okay? You guys take good care. I will talk to you soon. It is time to start your own revolution and take control of your own darn life, right? It's time. Look forward to it. All right, you take good care. I'll talk to you soon.